welcome back to my channel, Sailor's Wife, Crazy Life. As you can tell, this mama's getting sick. I woke up this morning with headache and coughing and stuffy nose, and the only way that I can even talk is to drink my coffee. So I really hadn't planned on doing another sit down video. Like, I don't want you guys to get bored, and I can't really talk a whole lot anyways. Like, I don't want to end up losing my voice. Like, I'm physically freezing. I'm sitting in front of my faux fireplace right here. It's got one of those little push heaters that sits out, and you know, the fireplace is mainly for looks, but it does have a little heater, so I'm sitting in front of that trying to stay warm. But I just wanted to sit down with you guys because it's been a little crazy the last couple days. You know, I had planned on vlogging. Pardon me. I'd planned on vlogging after my husband got home, and just to show you guys what the routine is when daddy comes home, and kind of how my kids are obsessed with daddy. And it just didn't happen. One thing led to another thing, and then another thing led to this thing, and you know, we just kind of hung out and we watched shows. You know, with my husband being gone, he can't really stay up to date with the shows that we watch together, because I won't watch them without him. So I beat him up if he watches them without me. So we got caught up on those, and then surprisingly, and you know, I am so, like I said, I'm so appreciative of the things that we get to do on this base. There's not a whole lot that they offer here. Like, when you go to a bigger base, there's a lot more activities that they offer for just on base. Like, they'll have concerts and that kind of thing. And we've had concerts here. Like, we've had Toby Keith came here, Lady Antebellum came here. I think that's it. You know, when we were in San Diego, we were 15 minutes from a concert venue, and we literally went to a concert about every 6 months. And I love concerts. I love live shows. Oh man, my heater went off. It has a temperature gauge on it, so it must have gotten too hot, or because I'm sitting in front of it, I'm pushing it backwards, so it turned it off. Oh, and it immediately got cold. So anyways, this weekend, we got me and my oldest child. She is a Harry Potter fanatic. That has trickled down to my son. My middle child, not so much. I mean, she'll watch him, but my oldest, she has gone as Hermione Granger for the last 2 years for Halloween. They've got these new things that is like a blind bag wand that you can get at Walmart. And she has all of them but one. And they are not cheap. They're about 15 bucks a pop. So she's been getting them gradually. And then she got a couple for her birthday. But we got the opportunity. I know it's not Harry Potter, so all the YouTubers out there that are going, no ma'am, that's not Harry Potter. If you know the backstory, it is intertwined with Harry Potter. We are also Fantastic Beasts fans. And the new movie comes out. So today is Tuesday, and it is the 13th. No. Yes, today is the 13th. So the movie doesn't come out for 3 more days to, like, worldwide. But we got the opportunity here on base this weekend that they were doing a pre-screener for the military. So we got to go see Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. And it was so exciting. It was just me and my oldest. It was an opportunity to get out of the house and take her to go see something that she's been dying to go see. Now, if she had her choice, The Cursed Child would be a movie, and we'd be going to see that. We'd be the first in line, standing in line for hours. But, you know, rumors become rumors, and I have no idea if it's ever going to be made into a movie. I would love, because of where we're stationed right now, we're only about a 4-hour train ride from New York City. I would love to take her up and go see it, but it's one of those things where I can't leave my other child out. I would feel absolutely horrible. You know, she's at that age too where she wants to do everything. Like, she wanted to go with us this weekend, but we had to wait for over an hour to even watch the movie because we had to get in and wait to where we knew we would get seats. And, excuse me, I'm sorry. So, she gets bored really easy. She has no patience whatsoever. She's like her daddy. So I don't think she would have done well, sitting for over an hour. And, like I said, she watches them, but she is definitely not a huge fan like my daughter and I are. So, but yeah, I would love to go take Alana to go see The Cursed Child, pardon me, in New York City, but I don't know that it'll ever happen. And, you know, we're already in talks, hopefully. We're going to, take them to Disney. We're going to be PCSing, like I said. I'm going to do a whole video on PCSing and what that entails very shortly, probably tomorrow actually, because I've been talking about doing it for a couple videos and I want to, you know, make sure that that gets in there. But I don't want to make every video a sit down video. So yeah, we're getting ready to PCS. So in between this duty station and the next duty station, my kids are finally old enough where I feel like they would get much enjoyment out of Disney and they would remember some of it. I went one time when I was 13 and you just see so much in a short amount or short span of time that I remember bits and pieces of going. And I was 13 years old, and 13 is kind of like a memorable year. Like, you know, you turn 13, and it was my 13th birthday that my aunt took me to it, and that kind of thing. And I don't really remember everything. Like I said, I remember bits and pieces. I remember like the big things, like the big rides, and I'm a 100% 80s baby. I love me some Aerosmith, and we got to ride, you know, the Rock and Roller Coaster, and it's all done up by Aerosmith, and I remember that, and I remember, you know, the first year that we went was like either the first or second year that Tower of Terror was open. Yeah, I'm that old. So we got to ride that, and I remember my cousin completely freaking out. But I don't really remember a lot, so I don't know how much they'll remember out of it, but at least at this age, they'll completely enjoy it. And, you know, my son will be 4 by the time we go, so I don't have to carry him everywhere because he's Mr. Independent now, so he wants to just walk. I walk, Mommy. Okay, whatever. I don't have to carry you. So we're going to try to do that. So if we don't get up to see Cursed Child, we're going to try to make it a possibility to go to Universal and take her to the Diagon Alley area of Universal and take her on the Harry Potter ride, and that'll have to suffice if we can't get to New York, because I've never been to New York, so I would love to go. But I have always said that I would like to do like a little mini vacation with just me and my husband and go to New York once, where I can enjoy it and not have to worry about like where exactly my kid is at every pinpoint moment, because you best believe I'm not letting my kid out of my sight at all in New York City. So yeah, this is just a real quick like 5-10 minute video just to let you guys know that it's not that I have forgotten about you. It's just that, you know, we just kind of did family stuff this weekend, and then you know, The kids had the 5 days off, so today's Tuesday, so they finally went back to school. And I have a little over a week, and then they're out for another 5 days for the Thanksgiving holiday. And so yeah, we'll be dealing with that again. It's very hard with the age that they are to come up with like new things and stuff that they want to do or haven't done, especially in our little teeny tiny area where we're at. There's not a whole lot to do unless you want to drive an immense amount to go do something. So today I'm just going to recoup. I'm going to finish drinking my coffee and just chillax, and hopefully this will go away, because if I continue to talk anyways, I'm gonna end up losing my voice. I very easily get laryngitis when I'm sick. So, and I don't want this to turn into anything else. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. Once that settles, Mama's going to take some Emergen-C, and I'm going to go to the grocery store later and get some orange juice, because I normally mix my Emergen-C with my orange juice. And y'all, I'm just trying to get better. Trying to take care of 3 kids and, you know, keep your house clean. And yes, I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't have a 9-to-5 job, but my 9-to-5 job is keeping the house clean and taking care of the kids, making sure that my hubby's taken care of, you know, dinner's cooked, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to chillax for a couple hours and then get up and do my daily routine. Girls get out at 3. I think it's about 9:30 or so now. So, yeah, you guys have an awesome day. I will vlog again tomorrow. Subscribe, hit the bell button, like the video. Make sure that you're seeing me when I post a video. You guys, I want to get it out there that, you know, these military wives, you know, all over the U.S. are being able to see my videos. I want people to ask me questions. Like, I don't claim to know everything about the military. You know, I was in the military for 4 years, and my husband's in the military now. He's been in the military now for 10 years. So between the both of us, we've got about 15 years under our belt with the military. And if I, honest to God, can't answer your question, I will figure out a way to find you that answer. I have numerous friends that, you know, have been in even longer, or, you know, spouses that have had to deal with stuff even longer than I have. But I feel like, you know, with my experience in the military, with my husband's experience in the military, because I've seen the active duty side and the spouse side, it makes it a little bit easier for me to answer questions. But I'm by no means 100%, you know, U.S. Navy SEAL. Like, I can tell you the answer to every question, because I can't. And I don't claim to know the answer to every question, because, as all of you may know, the military changes, and it can change day to day, year to year, month to month even. So things that even happened when I was active duty don't happen anymore. So, you know, my husband will correct me sometimes and say, you know, babe, that doesn't happen anymore. And I'm like, well, it did when I was in. You know, so things have changed and things continue to change. And as they do, I will find you new answers. Or, you know, I have friends that are a little bit higher up in the Navy too, as well. You know, we are, I don't know if you guys know what the rank system means. I mean, if you're military or military spouse, you know what it means. My husband is a first class or an E6. So I have friends that are of higher rank, that have been in a little bit longer, that can sometimes answer more questions than even he or I can answer. So yeah, I will find you the answer if I don't know it. And I will not claim to know an answer if I don't. I'm not going to answer a question for you and be wrong. I refuse to give people the wrong information. I have had, Navy spouses in the past that think they are God's gift to Navy spouses, and that they are God's gift to the Navy, and they know every answer, and, you know, their spouse or themselves have been in for a year. And I'm like, you're giving people the wrong information, and you're going to screw them up or get them in trouble or this or that. And so I refuse to give you the wrong answer. So again, this video is getting to be about 15 minutes long, so I don't want to make it all the heat came back on. So love you guys. And once again, subscribe, like it. Make sure you see me And as always, keep living the crazy life. Have a good day.